Inspire the Journey, mission to help the youth.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Rye with Inspire the Journey, as if you don't know. So this is Chapter 2, Episode 11. Let the pain out. I know firsthand what it's like keeping things bottled up and never letting them out. Things that hurt you. I don't necessarily mean being picked on. I just anything that hurts you. As you guys know, like in my Don't Act Out video, because I held things in for a long time, a side of me that I never knew existed came out. That's how I acted out. Yeah, this one's a tough one to talk about. As the end of my year in 8th grade was coming around, I needed an escape. I didn't want to be around the people I went to school with. And I'm sure some of you guys can understand that. And in the area where I'm from, there's a couple trade schools, vocational, technical schools. And after talking to my parents and my grandfather, my papa, about it, I decided to go to Southeastern Tech to pursue carpentry because, like I said in Chapter 1 at the very beginning, my dad made me want to work with wood. And I ultimately ended up pursuing it, not just to do that, but to also get away from people that hurt my feelings and stuff. But yeah, so the end of 8th grade, a big life change happened to me. It ended up affecting me more emotionally than I ever thought I could. Right behind me, there's like this town dump sign. Right here used to be the little building where my papa worked. And the end of 8th grade, I ended up hearing that my grandfather was leaving work one day and he was walking up towards the front gate because my grandmother was picking him up. And he fell. I think he said he had like chest pain or something and he fell. I think you guys can see it, like the yellow gate behind me. I think, yeah. So he fell and he went to the hospital and I don't remember what they said, but they I think they just like brushed it off, like it was nothing, like don't worry about it or something. I don't know. And then not too long after that, I got woken up in the middle of the night. It's kind of hard to remember. I've tried to block this out of my head, out of my mind, and because thinking about it still hurts. And I don't remember exactly, but I think I was woken up in the middle of the night, me and my siblings, and found out my papa was being rushed to the hospital. It was only like a week or two after he fell. And, I guess in the middle of the night, I don't remember like if he fell out of his bed or something, but you know, my grandparents are on the first floor and we're on the second. And the bedroom right above my grandfather's is my parents' bedroom. And I guess my dad heard a tapping in the middle of the night. And my papa, he had a heart attack and a stroke. And the only thing he could reach was his cane. He was tapping his nightstand. And it was just like it was a big wake-up call. I wish I could have got a nicer wake-up call at that time. My papa ended up living, but he had a stroke and he couldn't move the left side of his body anymore. And my grandfather was a big guy, so we had to live in a nursing home. It wasn't too long after all of it happened that I started bottling things up a lot more intensely than I was at the time. For those years in middle school, I bottled up a lot of things. And with my grandfather going through that, my hidden emotions behind a fake smile were so high. I can't even really explain how much I had inside of me. But I remember my grandfather crying so much because he couldn't go back home. And I've held it in for so long. If you guys have pain, please find somebody to talk to. It's why I made the last video, the words we use. If somebody asks you if you need someone to talk to, please talk. Because I used to not want to talk about anything. And if you don't, especially at a young age, you're going to get in that horrible habit of always doing it when you really, really need to talk about how you feel. I don't want you guys to feel pain I felt. And over all the years after that, it only got worse. You guys will end up learning more of the things I went through, but it was to the point where I ended up feeling very empty. And I'm just glad in 2011 I got my wake-up call to strive to become happy. It's kind of hard to show you guys, but because I'm holding a selfie stick like a weirdo. I have love and then life tattooed on my hands. And at the time I didn't love my life, and I got those tattoos kind of as a hope to eventually love life. And then a few years later, I actually did start loving my life. But it was a false, like a disguise. It was like a mask. Felt like the more I could see on my hands love life, then maybe I would start loving life. But ultimately, it was a lot more detail and processes to getting there. So, yeah. So this is the end of chapter 2. I got emotional enough in this video. Yeah, I'm a big sissy. But memories of my grandfather. I loved him so much. He was like my second father. Hearing his pain because he couldn't come back home was like, I can't imagine how he felt, because I know how torn apart I was. Can't even imagine. So, yeah, that's enough tears. So I'll see you guys in episode 1, chapter 3, sooner than we both know, because I'm determined to keep going headstrong into this. I hope anybody out there hearing my messages that does hold on to their pain, please let it out. Let it out. Learn how. I'm not even kidding when I say look up YouTube videos on how to let go of your past pain, how to heal. I talked to somebody yesterday that said that they would share a story, but they put it in their past, they put it behind them. And I understand that, because all the stuff I've talked to you guys about, I let go of it too. But I didn't at the same time, because I didn't properly heal from it until now. Talking about it to the world is it's a big weight off my chest, even all these years later. It's pretty incredible how learning how to heal can really affect you. So I've slowly been healing with my past traumas and hurt and sadness by doing this. And I hope I'm able to help you guys, and if you are going through these things, I hope I'm able to help you let go of it. Because once you do, you'll be able to find true happiness again. Holding on to pain for so long It's like a ball and chain on your ankle, and you have to cut it off. You have to let go of it. So I love you guys so much. Anybody that's been supporting me watching my videos, thank you. It means a lot. So I'll see you guys, episode 1, chapter 3. Hope you have a great day, great lives. You stay, you become, or you remain happy. I only want the best for everybody out there. So God bless, and I love you. Take care.